noche vorrei combine.
forged out of the past and into the present, into the dream of the future. Forged out of the past and into the present, into the dream of the future.
Good evening, not evening, afternoon, good afternoon, and welcome to Game Night Happy Hour on today, Thursday, the 29th of April, all day long. Hope you're keeping well. My wife's just texted me saying, is it nap time? We had a McDonald's for lunch. I got out of the house today. Achievement unlocked, am I right? Got out of the house today, went and had a rehearsal for a wedding that's next Friday. Did some recordings down at church. Went for a McDonald's with my wife for lunch. And get this, coming out of church, right, down in Bosham, where I play the organ at church, doing some recordings for the online service this week, coming out in the car, I drive past none other than Dame Judi Dench. I shit you not. Dame Judy, actual Dame Judy, she's about that tall. She's tiny little person. But yeah, she's just casually just wandering around in Bosham. It's like actual Dame Judy. I was in the car and she was on foot, so I didn't stop for a selfie or anything. And also, pandemic. So, but the actual Judi Dench is just chilling out in West Sussex. So it's like, That's my new claim to fame. So people say, what's your claim to fame? So, well, I once played a wedding that was presided over by the Archbishop of Canterbury, and I've chatted with Lucy Porter and Tom Scott and Paul Farrow in a celebrity face-off. And but no, this is the top one. Now, I saw from my car Dame Judi Dench. And if there's a raid today, that is going to be the raid message. It's just going to be hashtag Dame Judi Dench if there's a raid at the end of this stream. Because that's really, I immediately phoned my wife in all sorts of excitement. I was on a plane to Florida with the wheels Jenny felt. That's quite cool. I like that one, Oni. Other claims to fame in the chat, or indeed in the Discord, if you want to go and put your claim to fame into general chat. I was like, my bacon rating increased. Is that right? Who else is that? I saw Rufus Hound at the local pub. The thing is, because the local pub that I used to play poker at and occasionally still drink at is opposite the Festival Theatre. But she was thinking, oh, Mike, that was Ben from Persephone's chat. I'm not sure. She did sort of smile in my direction at the car because I was going quite slowly. Top of one was saw Brian Blessed getting into a car. That's quite fun. Richard Osman craned into a cash machine in Cambridge. Saw Nick Hewer getting on a train. I like these. Took a plane to Seattle, seated a few feet from Sarah Palin. That's a good one. 1,000 Heartbeats contestant Rufus Hound, of course. Chris Morris on multiple occasions at shopping centre with Hammersmith. I'm not sure who Chris Morris is, I'm afraid, to my shame. Doing a Don't You Know Who I Am in the aisles. You met the Chuckle Brothers, did you, Topper? That's nice. Actually, something that is quite cool that I have done a couple of times with DJing for the local student union bar. 8 feet away from George Takai, I like that. Ollie played football against Ole Gunnar Solskjaer's son. Good friends with Strictly Dancing pro Diane Buswell. Huddersfield Giants legend Eel Crabtree, sitting outside the pub. Mark Cuban, owner of the Dallas Mavericks and Shark from Shark Tank. That's good. I like that one. Frankie Boyle walking outside a Glasgow cafe. Nice. Rob Newman, Edinburgh Staircase. Jason Bradbury. Went to a Queen concert once. Hey, Sam, welcome, mate. What's my dad on telly? Okay, we're getting into clutching at straws now. No, something that I definitely have done. I DJ'd with Chris Stark from Radio 1. My dad. Rafael Nadal and Wimbledon Sainsbury's with one of those blue plastic bags. That's fun. I like that one a lot. I really like that one a lot. No, so Chris Stark is a Radio 1 DJ. The manager for the Student Union Bar always gets him in to do the summer balls. And because I'm a sort of resident DJ there, I always get a summer ball gig. And so we end up doing silent disco with me and Chris Stark, getting the students to sort of battle to pick our channels. Actually, normally we get a sub and I go for a break because it's not fun to compete with Chris Stark because he's quite famous and quite good and everyone listens to him because he just plays Radio 1 stuff and cheesy music, which is normally what I play. So it's just the same music but with, you know, a more famous person on the DJ stand. But anyway, Dame Judi Dench going for a walk in Bosom is my new favourite claim to fame. Anyway, it's happy hour, so we're going to play Google That today. We're very, very grateful to Oni, who is lingering in the chat somewhere. I have a feeling he said he was working today, but so I managed to play every city in the UK and say it is a little bit uncanny. I do know he's played Southampton as well quite a bit, but yeah, he obviously gets around a bit. Other acts that I've seen there, we had Scouting for Girls one time. I saw them. That was quite fun. I was backstage with Scouting for Girls. Who else? We had Chesney Hawkes in like my second year of uni. Chesney Hawkes came and played. There've been quite a few famous people. We've had one or two, you know, relatively famous people come through. Do we have A1? I think 1 year. A1 off from Stay Another Day Christmas #1 stuff. But yeah. Anyway, that's all the goss. I've made a cup of tea and now realised I've got nowhere to put my tea bag. Because I thought I'd let it brew at the computer rather than leaving it in the kitchen and forgetting about it. E17, that was not A1. It was E17. I knew it was the ones who did Stay Another Day. But yes, we had them come and do I think it was the Christmas ball actually in my first year. Or it might have been the summer ball. I forget. Either way, this question pack is from the one and Oni, as Jogging Chum is saying. Yes, very grateful to Oni. I know he's about in the chat, and it's a really good one. I've proofed this one myself. Really, really good, solid Google That question pack. Not too hard, not too easy. And the last question, the Big Finish question, is a doozy. It's the perfect Google That Big Finish question. So you've got that to look forward to. As you know, this is a limited lobby, a limited hot seat game. There's only 12 players can get into the hot seat, and there's no lobby game. But hopefully it's just as fun to watch the action as well as take part in it. If you are here for that, then thank you very much for joining us. And I do hope you'll stick around, even if you don't manage to get into the chair this week. There are penny bonuses, so everyone who joins the lobby, whether you get picked or not, you get an attendance penny, and then there's a bonus penny later on. Leave her alone. No, stop it. You leave her alone. So my cat. I just saw my cat sneaking up on my other cat, doing all like hunched shoulders, about to pounce on her, but she's very sensibly gone on top of the towel, which is on top of the bodyboard. Which, not the bodyboard. Yes, it's a paddleboard, not bodyboard. Paddleboard, which is at the top of the stairs. And Ozzy's gone downstairs, and he's going to meow and scratch my piano stool unless I kick him out. So, go on, Ozzy, out you go. Mind out for cars. I always tell him to mind out for cars as he goes. Don't hit me. I tried to protect you. Anyway, this is my new chair. Oh yeah, I've not got the camera on yet, so you can't see it yet. Right, so yes, you need to be able to whisper to Persephone's Twitch bot, and ideally not be playing on mobile because you need to watch the chat for this game. But if you want to come and play Google that and want to be one of the lucky 12, there's still a bonus penny for later on, even if you don't get in. So everyone can get 2 pennies just by joining the lobby and then claiming the bonus penny later on. And then there's first, second, and third prizes as well. So if you all want to play, Google that, come type in the code. IFK. Hey. Here I am today. There is the new chair, the Targaryen chair. It's a secret lab. Tonight we're going to be hosted by House Targaryen, is what's going on here. Come on in. Welcome to the game. Oh, that's lots of people already for a Thursday afternoon. Welcome to you all. Lovely to have you here. Now, I've got some things here. Lobby summary. That's what we like to see. Let's have a look. I do like this lobby music. It's proper elevator music, isn't it? Come on in then. Come on in if you want to come play. We'll give it a few minutes. I'll give it a couple of times around the loop, and then we'll pick some players. And that would be grand. Targaryen. Oh, very good, it's Otley. Very good. Yes, Daenerys Targaryen. Come on in. You know you want to. Oni, I'm assuming you're not joining the lobby. Obviously you won't get a penny, but you'll get an author penny, Oni, for this one. So even though you won't get the attendance penny, you can get the bonus penny later on, but not the attendance penny for joining the lobby. But I'll give you a... yeah, the chair is Targaryen. Hey there, Black Rabbit. Welcome on in. Come join the lobby if you want to come play. And remember, you do need access to Persephone's Twitch, but you don't need a microphone. So that's fine in that respect. But, yeah, do head on in. Make sure you've got access to Persephone's Twitch bot if you want to come play. That'd be great. Right, I'll give it once more round the loop, and then every human feels great. That is a good feeling to have in the Diamond Ninja. Come on in, one more time round this loop, and then we'll lock it up, and we'll pick ourselves a dozen players. Welcome, Emily. Lovely to have you here. Welcome. I haven't said hello to you all yet. Let me do that quickly. Too busy looking at data. Data's always very exciting. Who have we got here? Oh, your Persephone Chair hoodie has arrived. Magic, it's Otley. I know Samster has ordered one as well, and his has just arrived. So stick it into the chat. We'll see what you look like. You go like me, you can have hoodie and t-shirt now, because I know you've got a t-shirt. There's a t-shirt underneath. Looks like I'm flashing. That is strange, Jim. I don't know, are you UK based? Are you US? I know it's Otley and Samster are both UK. They normally come pretty quick. That's a very fast turnaround. Persephone's chairs. Oh, I'd love a Persephone's chair. Right, Let me say hello to you all before we pick someone. We have got hello to Big Man Aaron and Samster Samster and Keshi Head, the Lupine one, Lewis T, Cetra, Bummer Ben, Topper 1, Tyson Bay, G Eisens, good afternoon, Danny Boy, hello to Puzzle Dan, to Diamond Ninja, Clive the Legend, Drew Dave Tom, Lee Link, Holger Mate, Mr. Quizworthing, Jay White, Ramsey Fox, hello it's Sotley, hello Oni, hello Cycle Space, Pokenuts, We Like Sheps, that's not a name, We Like Shapes, Oh Hey, Sam is Acidic, Zeus, hello Andrew Zeal, I think that's your newest name, lovely to have you here, welcome Andrew, great to have you with us, do join the lobby if you want a chance to come play the game. Score count, hello Chris and Dixon, it's Sporty, Ali Jogging Chum, Jealously, is that Jealously? Welcome Jealously, lovely to have you here, hope you're keeping well. Another new name, Adster, Black Rabbit and Emily Apocalypse and anyone else who is just chilling out in the chat, doesn't want to come and talk, that's fine, you can lurk, you're very welcome to be lurky. Jealously. Yes, sir. Well, thank you very much for confirming my pronunciation there, Jealously. You are in the lobby, so make sure you can, so I know there's a few new names here, make sure you're able to whisper to Persephone's Twitch bot, because any answers typed in public chat won't get processed, which is very important. They'll also be deleted by a moderator, which can be a bit orcs. Make sure you've got a... Yes, you got noticed. Hello, Andrew Zeal. I've got a little twat... I almost said twat tracker then. I meant chat tracker. Oh, twat chacker. I've got a little twat chacker going on here. What on earth is a twat chacker? I've got my little app that I wrote in native C#. It's a Twitch chat tracker, and from when I run it, it tracks every single person who speaks in the lobby, but only once. So it means I can say hello to everybody without having to scroll back up through loads and loads and loads of chat. Yeah, clip me saying twat chacker, because that's a great word. What would Dame Judy say if she heard me saying twat checker? Well, I've got another raid message now. Dame Judy, hashtag Dame Judy Dench, hashtag twat checker. It would depend who we raid, I guess. Right, this is definitely the last loot. Welcome to you all anyway. But yes, Andrew, I've got my little chat tracker here that logs the names as people talk. I've got an Earl Grey here. That's enough to wash anyone's mouth out with, I think. We haven't got the family-friendly tag on, in fairness. I try not to swear, although I did say I shit you not. Twat, chacker, Damus and Pliers. It's good. That sounds like I'd buy that band. Next word deployer of a well-timed swear word. So Christ, I missed the Cold War. It's the only line I remember from is that GoldenEye? I think that was GoldenEye. Right, loot's coming to an end. We're going to pick some players. Last chance to come and join before we pick our dynamic dozen to play Google That this afternoon, not evening. Here we go, let's lock it up. Now to see that my penny system is working, we've got some new players. Danny Boy, Ramsey Fox and Jealously have all been given pennies. You will appear on the leaderboard when I push that data at the end of the stream. There will be another chance to get a penny a little bit later on when the bot says type Google and then 2 numbers. One day it will come up Google 69 and it will be really funny. You have to type that to the bot and you'll have a 60-second window in which to do that, in which case you get another penny, and then that will go to the leaderboard. And then there will be 3 pennies to our author Oni, and then 3, 2 and 1 for gold, silver and bronze respectively. So 12 players are going to be picked, and we'll see who they are going to be. All answers are going to be whispered to the bot. If you're not picked, do stick around and watch it. It's always really good fun to watch as well as to play. So only 12 can play this afternoon, though, and those 12 are going to be picked now by the cycling spinning machine. Let's go to our first one. Pole position to start us off with. It's Danny Boy. Welcome on in, Danny Boy. Lovely to have you. You are in pole position. You want to try and stay there. Welcome to the game. Second player this afternoon. Another blue podium down on the front row. Ali Law. Welcome in, Ali Law. Lovely to have you here on the front row. Moving right along then, we're going to have the third blue podium, all blue to start. It's Sam. It's our convict friend Sam from Down Under. Welcome on into the game, Sam. Lovely to have you here. And that's all the blue podiums picked already. Don't think that's happened before. Going into Jeremy Corbyn corner now on the green podium, it's Lupine. Welcome to the game, Lupine. Lovely to have you here. Third of the way through now. Another 8 players still need to be picked. Where are we going next? We're going on to the yellow podium on the front row. Podium number 10, it's Adster. Hello, Adster. Welcome to the game. Hope you're keeping well. Welcome. On we go as we approach the halfway mark. Yellow podium in the middle row. It's Ramsey Fox. First time appearance, first time in the game. Well played, Ramsey. Here you go. Have fun on Google that. As we now reach beyond the halfway point, we're going off to the green podium on the left-hand side. It's Diamond Ninja. Welcome to the game, Diamond Ninja. Hope you're keeping well. You're in the game. 5 more podiums that need filling, and all the reds still not red. Over in the far right-hand corner, it's Pum and Ben on the green podium of the front row. Welcome to the game, Pum and Ben. Best of luck in Google that tonight. Still avoided. Got all the blues first. Avoided all the reds so far. We're about to change that now as we go front and centre to Topper 1. Topper 1, welcome to the game. Come on down, as they say. 2 more reds and a yellow. What's it going to be, front or back? It's going to be the middle row. It's Emily Apocalypse. Welcome to the game, Emily. Welcome on in. 2 more podiums, just the last 2 on the back row. We've got a red and a yellow. Where's it going to be? It's going to be the yellow podium, and it's going to be G. Eisens. Welcome to the game, G. Eisens. And 1 more final podium to fill. Gliding overall on podium number 1 in red. It's Sotley. Welcome to the game, it's Sotley. I hope you're all ready to play Google that tonight. Even though it's not tonight, it's afternoon. Good luck to all 12 of you. If you've not got picked tonight, I'm sorry. But hopefully we'll all enjoy the fun. That is a strong lineup of some vets, but also some new players as well who've proven themselves over the last few weeks. So I hope you're all ready to play. Make sure you've got Persephone's Twitch bot at the ready. And for those of you not playing, if you could keep spoilers out of chat, that would be enormously good of you. Oh, it's a nice cup of tea. It's maybe a bit strong, actually. I left the bag in for too long, or put the milk in. I don't know what's going on with it, but it's all right. It's good to have a cup of tea. I've already had 2 coffees today, and it's far too early to start drinking lager. Right, yeah, so make sure you've got the bot ready. I'll explain all the rounds as we go, and if you're cracking cup of tea, Gromit. That was good. I do like a bit of Wallace and Gromit. Yes, if you're watching in the chat, spoilers out of chat. No spoilers in chat until after the question answer has been revealed, just in the interest of keeping things fun and sporting. So, if we're all ready, let's go on to the first round. I'll explain the rules. Is it start or set? Start. Round 1 is the early bird. You'll be given a multiple choice question. Oh, and just to clarify, the game is called Google That, not because that's an invitation to try Googling things. It's sort of a bit of a passive-aggressive title in a way. It's like, yeah, try Googling that. The idea of the game is that the questions are not necessarily tricky, but they're written in a way that makes them very difficult to Google, or rather Googling won't necessarily help you, thinking of round 3 there in particular, and also because you're against the clock. But just in case you were unsure of what the title was implying, Googling is not allowed. It's difficult to do, and you'd struggle to do well even if you did, but please don't Google the answers. It is against the rules of the community code of conduct. Hello, dog. Hello, dog. Are you going to come say hi? Who's this? Come on. Are you going to come up? Come on. Come on. Come on. No, don't lie down. Why don't you come up? Oh, I don't want to run over your foot. We'll say hi later. So, please don't Google the answers. So, here's the early bird. You get a multiple choice question. You need to whisper A, B, C, or D. It says to the chat. It's actually to Persephone's Twitch bot. Only the first 5 correct players will score points. 10, 8, 6, 4, and 2, respectively. No points if you're wrong, of course, or if you're too slow. There's an instruction on how to whisper there. Alternative, click the Persephone's Twitch bot user. She's going to be the one who asks the questions in the chat. And then the whisper button. You get 5 questions in this round, a maximum of 50 points are available, but only the fastest 5 will get points. That's about all there is to it. So make sure you whisper, and do keep your eye on the chat, because when the question is in the chat, the question is live. Very important to remember. So, if you're ready, U12, fingers on buzzers, and thanks again to Oni for this question pack. Here is question number 1. Focus on the right window. That's not going to be the raid message today. Question. Oh, no. No. That wasn't focus on the right window. That's null reference exception. What? Round 1 says... What? What's going on there? What's all that about, I say? They've definitely decompiled. Sorry. No, they have loaded. I was having this problem this morning. I tested it this morning to make sure it was all working. Right. Answer options dot add controller dot round 1 correct current question. Round 1 correct. Yeah, it's definitely there. Oh god, that's a really awful way for that camera to have frozen. Yeah, it's definitely a thing, unless there's something else. Don't worry, because I'll load in the same players again in just a minute. So I'm going to have to restart it now. What is going on there? Something is answer options. Where is answer options? List string answer options equals new list string. How strange. Absolutely not your fault, Pom and Ben. Not at all. What's going on? What? I've never seen that error before. Well, no, I've seen that error many times before, but not from there. Have I set something wrong? I can't see what I've done wrong. Current round is 1. My score list, no, test mode is off. What is going on? I have a suspicion, and that is all. Let me go and look at something. Is a question shell, question decompiler round 1? No, that's the running method for round 1. App. Round 1 raw. Incorrect answers. Oh yeah, that I mean, I can force people in Pokenuts, but it'd be easier to not have to do that. But yes, quite right. Google that. I mean, I know what the error is. I just don't know why it's coming up. It shouldn't be. I can't see anything obvious. I'm going to restart it. I'll restart it. Oops, I didn't save the player. So only the original 12 rejoining the lobby. I'm just going to get another penny. You know what? Let me. Can I force players in? Can I do a force push players? Yes, I can. There's actually no reason on earth that it won't just break again. Oh, lordy. I'm gonna hope that was just a fluke. Right, because I don't. Can the 12 who were in join first? And then I will Topper1 Gaming Diamond_N1NJA_ The Lupine 1 Emily Apocalypse Danny B0I164 G.I. Sens Punman Ben Ramsey Fox It's_Otley_ Sam is acidic. Hantafam wasn't there. Adster 1005 Ali Law. Right, now I've done that. Anyone else who wants a penny can come and join the lobby. It will pick those 12, but I don't want to disadvantage people on getting pennies. So everyone else can come back in. Come back in now. Come get your pennies. Come get your pennies. You won't be picked for the game, but you can come in and get pennies. And that will be grand. Including Odie. Odie's going to come and get a sneaky extra penny as well. Why not? Why not? Like I say, there's absolutely no reason this won't do exactly the same thing again, in which case I'm going to have to dig. Nothing has changed since last time. The only difference is this is the first pack, I think, that has used the question writing tool rather than the app. And if there was an issue in that, which there was this morning, I was having issues decompiling it in, which I thought I managed to fix. Oh, it's a vape source, Ali Law. Just need to regas my pipe. So yeah, join for a penny now, and it should just pick the same 12. But yeah, it's how are you able to use that emoji, Sam? Have you got? Are you able to use that without subbing? That's very impressive. In for a penny, out for the round. Yeah, I think that's long enough. Pennies are the sort of channel currency, and they go into a big raffle at the end of the season, Andrew Zeal. And effectively channel points, and they'll go towards a raffle where you can win merch and stuff at the end of the season. Right, that's long enough. I'm going to lock it. Yeah. Right. mild epilepsy warning because I'm about to put it into test mode to fill the lobby. It should have picked the same players, all being well. If I put it in test mode, it will populate this lobby really, really fast. So look away now if you're sensitive to flashing lights. In 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. That's that done. Yeah, super fast. Speedrun mode. Yeah. That looks like the same players, different places. Oh yeah, that's how you chat, exclamation mark followed by a message into the public chat. Score. What's up with score? Is score in the game? Oh yeah, score's in the game. Oh! Oh, bollocks, how did that happen? Who didn't get in? Who didn't get in? Who should have been there? Who should have... Oh, damn it. It's because you've got a weird name. I must have typed it wrong. It must have been an O and not a 0. Oh. We have to do it again. Well, before we do it again, I'm just going to see if this works. Because if this doesn't work, then it might be dead in the water. That'll be the problem then, Danny, so I typed it as a 0. I'm going to see if it works. I will immediately reset the game. In fact, what I might even do is put it on the Be Right Back screen so you can't see the questions. And in... No, they'll still come up in chat, won't it? Someone delete the message when it comes up in chat. Say if it doesn't crash, we'll see. Yeah, thanks Topper. Thanks Topper. We'll start it anyway. Right, question number 1. See if this works. Nope, no reference exception again, so it's academic in this case. Right. That's a problem. Because I don't know why that's bugging out. What is going on? Show question. Yeah. So it's getting there. Add control.decompiler.round1 correct current question. Control. Right, let's have a look. Control. Decompiler. Round 1 correct. Round 1 correct. Current question. And current question is... -1. Well, that would be Y. No, hang on. On round 1 script. Round 1. Current question 0. Current question plus. Yeah, current question is 0. And it's not an index out of range, so object reference not sent to an instance of an object. What the hell is happening? Why is that not working? It is. It clearly is not set to an instance of an object because I'm looking at it. Unless it's saying answer options doesn't exist. What the hell is going on? I'm assuming this is something to do with the new tool. From the way this round has been written. And it's definitely that line where it says something is not set to an instance of an object. Display questions, round 1. Only thing I can think of is has that somehow detached itself? No. That's a shame. I would have liked it if that had been the problem. Has... Right. We might have to play a different game. You can still have the pennies. You can still have the pennies, but I'm going to have to look at this because that's not right. I thought that might solve it. I thought it might have somehow detached itself from the controller, but it hasn't. I genuinely have no idea what's going on there. And I wrote this code so long ago, and it's terrible. So it's going to take me a while to add it. It's saying it's not set to an instance of an object, but that clearly exists because I'm creating it the line above. This is where the error is coming out. And something there is not set to an instance of an object. And that is, because that exists, because I go new list string there, and that, I'm actively reading that off the inspector. It's definitely there. So that is not the problem. That's not what it is. That's that. So that means I'm going to have to dig dig into the problem. Just looking at this again, round 1 correct, round 1 incorrect, A, C, B, yeah. So all of the answers are decompiled, no problem. The question is decompiled, no problem. Everything is decompiled in. I can't see what the issue is. It's something to do with the structure of the JSON, I'm pretty sure, but beyond that, I couldn't tell you. Sure. We'll put a pin in that. Thanks very much for the pack, Oni. We'll play that another time. What's scheduled for next week on Happy Hour? Cryptex? No. Yes, Cryptex and Red Herrings. Okay, I could maybe do a Red Herrings one quickly. I've got a few of those kicking about. And that lets everyone in. I've only got one Cryptex pack and I haven't proofed it. So it depends how confident... It's also Oni's. So it depends how confident Oni is feeling in his questions if we throw it in without me having proofed it. I'd also have to tweak it a bit because it's on the old formula. No, the game hasn't started. Everything broke in, Dominic. So I'm up for a game of Cryptex if Oni is happy to use that pack and if he can tell me with confidence that it's not bust. We used 1 round last week. You did save with the round last time, so this time you might be saving with the entire game. Purge we played last week. Cryptex good replacement. Brain melty Cryptex. And while we play that, I could proofread a Red Herrings pack for afterwards. There we go. That's what we'll do. All right. Give me a couple of minutes, and I'll... I'm really sorry that we've had to not have Google that there. Let me turn the camera on a minute. Hold on. Flush cam, activate, and... I was really looking forward to Google that. Shame these things occasionally happen, but Oni to the rescue. And I'm going to download his Cryptex pack, and I'm going to try and monologue with you while we're doing that. Let's maybe not do that on display. Oh no, I'm on Be Right Back, so it's fine, so I can do that. Yay! Right, don't need a new tab. I just need to go to my drive. Game Night question packs. Cryptex, unworked. Oni's pack here. This round was used as a replacement. Do not use it again. Thank you for the big reminder to myself here. So 1B and 1C is fine. 2A, 2B, 2C. Just to throw this out here, this pen and paper is a good idea. Get pen and paper. This hasn't been proofread. I trust Oni. I very rarely have to make corrections for Oni's work. It has to be said. But also it means I haven't read it in advance. So a couple of things I need to just go through and check. So first up, let me get the data and then put it back into the format it should be in. Okay, so it's passing, which is a good start. Shells, 1, 2, so they're all just shelves there. So all I need to do, because of how this is done, we did this one. So if I just delete that, and then I need to delete 1 from the word smash around. Only which is the... I know which one I'm going to delete from the word smash around. It's the one that doesn't have a valid Cryptex word. That was one error that I did see, actually, Only. The Cryptex word in the third of 3 wasn't valid. It wasn't a real word. There was a typo. I think it was meant to be something, but there was 1 letter out of place. So if I get rid of them, we've now got 2 opening rounds. I'm going to very quickly just look through. I think this is fine. That's what we're going to go with. That's what we're going to go with, and then we'll play Red Herrings afterwards. So we'll do next week's now, and then next week we'll do nows, if that makes sense. Right, there we go. Good. Hopefully this won't have the same issue. We've done stuff from the Cryptex tool before. So assets, trivia, Oni, 29th of April. There we go. Save. Don't close OBS, Ben. That would be a terrible idea. Right, that's that done. Let's fire up. Where's my T gone? There it is. Let's fire up Cryptex. And there it is. It's going cold. I needed to finish it. Am I playing along? I've seen the answers, so I won't play along. Blimey, the stream's been going 50 minutes. We've not even started playing a game yet. That's got to be a record. Right, central controller. Let's have a look. Test mode off. Skip credits off. What I haven't done for this is the penny system. So let me do that quickly. Oni's question's in there. It's got the old raffle ticket system, so let's get rid of that. Scripts. Where's scripts? There it is, scripts. I'll do an impromptu dev stream. This will take me about 5 minutes, give or take. So let's go, just monitor. Oh, no, not just monitor. Game with cam is what I want. Very fast impromptu dev stream while I get this sorted. Central controller has gone from there. Let's delete raffle tickets from... where is raffle ticket? Did I delete it? Tools? Questions? Twitch? There it is. Raffle tickets. Delete. Let's get rid of that. And then we'll bring in our penny data. Boo-doo-boo-doo. And now there's an error. Let's fire that up. Yeah, oh yeah, you got time for a 5-minute cup of tea. Cryptex. Oh yeah, we played Word Wheel. I suppose that's something. We played Word Wheel. Right, that can go. And now it's going to throw up a load of other errors. I need to go and find and delete. That is just gets replaced body and soul with the new penny thing. Game control, game control, game control, game control, game control, game control, game control. Where's game control? Not open. Because of course it's not. I mean, why would it be? That's also in Twitch control. No, central control. That's why it's not there. So let's get rid of that and let's get rid of that. And they're going to be our replacement metrics for in a minute. So now we can start adding in the penny system. And we're going to have to go through this process for red herrings as well, I'm afraid, as and when we get there. Add pennies. That's what we want. Right. Right. Add class to new object and set delay bounds. Central control. Add control. Add pennies. Season is 4. Twitch control is there. Cryptex is the base password. Lower limit delay. 10 minutes. So 600 to 1200, let's say. Okay, password and season. Associate Twitch control, done that. Add pennies class in Twitch control and associate in the inspector. So we'll go there and public, add pennies, and associate in the inspector. Make sure I do that. Twitch control, add pennies. Yeet. That into there and save. And then where was I going next? Add that command at the top of the message receive method, which basically just replaces that one. Add a semicolon at the end. That one goes when opening the game lobby, so that's going to be in central control. That's there. And then this one goes when locking the game lobby. Credits control, no. Credits control, central control, lock lobby goes there, semicolon, semicolon. Huh? Oh, leave that bit as well. And there we go, to-do list done. Let's get rid of that. And that should be it. Right, Cryptex is ready. Good lord. So you got some free pennies for coming to Google that and then breaking. So that's nice. And this game doesn't have an internal cam, so it's a good thing the webcam's on. Right, I think we're ready. Thanks again to Oni for this pack. Have I loaded it into the decompiler? Only 29th of April. Yes, that's all ready to go. So, minimize that. Minimize that. Are they all associated? Yes. And yes. Right. Okay. Let's go to Twitch mode. And now, it's a great start to Season 4. Episode 2 of Season 4, and it's already fallen apart at the seams. No idea. Really sorry that Google that isn't going to happen, but we'll do that next week. We'll do today's, like, now. So next week's now, and then we'll do now's next week. Shall we have some credits and play Cryptex? That sounds like a good idea. 1, 2, 3, go. Thank you very much for the follow, S01E02. Welcome to the stream. Hope you're ready to play Cryptex, some wordy puzzle games. And hopefully, fingers crossed, God, please let this work. I'm relying on Oni's pack, having not actually properly proofread it, that it's going to just work. Also, this hasn't had any changes since last time. I know I was supposed to make changes, but because it wasn't supposed to be on until next week, I've put them off. And, yeah, hey-ho. That's how it goes sometimes. So if you were nervous enough, don't be nervous, don't be nervous. Everything will be fine. Right, if you want to come and play Cryptex, I'll explain the rules in just a minute. First of all, you need to join the lobby. Come on in. HBWE. Oh, what? That's good, isn't it? That's a good start. For fuck's sake! What is happening? What is going on? What is going on? Has the bot died? Oh, for goodness sake. Let me just look at the script and see if there's an error on the script, if I've maybe pasted a... Yeah, I know, right? That's your cue, bot. Yes, that is your cue. Message received, add pennies.check command. Yeah, that should be fine. It's not... Broken hour! Right, we'll try again. We'll try again. It's fine. It'll be fine. It's just the bot having a little sneeze. Yeah. Enough extra pennies for today. 1 hour of technical difficulties. Yes. We'll just watch all the credits. We'll just watch all the credits. That'll be fun. You got this, bot. Come on, bot. Blame Judi Dench. Yeah. Come on, bot. Thank you for the gifted sub, Poker Nuts. It's still not working. What is happening? I'm not getting anything back. Nothing at all. Why is everything determined not to work today? Hang on. Hang on a minute. Let me try it from here. Well, I can join from here. Let me just try something. No, that's not coming through at all, but it is from the game. I mean, the website should be unaffected. It's on a different server. It's just on Wix. Yeah, that's fine. Will Royal Flush win? Right. Experiment time. Experiment time. Let's go into red herrings. Just for the lulls. Let's isolate the problem first of all. I'm not going to load a question pack in yet, because if there's some disconnect between the two, then it might be there's just something in the code. The fact that I can whisper there. The fact that I can whisper there, but not but not in the chat. Maybe there's a disconnect from here. Hello, girlfriend. Girlfriend6903. Welcome, welcome. Right. Let me just check this again. If message to lobby code and lobby open. So when I send a test message, how does it go there? Send Twitch whisper. Is that the button I press? Yes, send Twitch whisper. It just sent it into message received. So that's definitely working. This method is all fine. It's just that method there doesn't seem to be getting through. 1:30 on my code clock. Yeah. Right. Spontaneous moment of trial. Let's just see if this works. It's still got the old system and the old question pack in. Oh no, that's the wrong game. I didn't mean to start that game. Oh, hi Ash. Has the OAuth token for chat capability expired? Possibly also worth manually logging into the account to be sure the bot can send receive outside of your logging into the value to get. That's a good point. Lord. Well, let's do a brute force test with red herrings first of all. Just see if anyone can join this lobby. This is going to break because this has got an inbuilt cam. So let's just deactivate that camera a minute. Put that back up there. And go red herrings. Let's see if this happens. Yeah, it was working in Google that. That's a good point, oh hey. So there's something larger afoot. That's alright, mate. This is game number 4. Oh, good lord. Why is it whenever it goes wrong, the audience count always goes up? What's that all about? Right, red herrings. It's an old question pack. I've no idea whose it is. I just want to see if you can physically join the lobby, so go. We might even have the old Twitch lib in here. Right, okay. So there's something wrong with Cryptex. Schadenfreude is what it is. We're not playing. We can't play this because you haven't got a question pack on it. So that's definitely working. So what the hell is wrong with Cryptex? Why can't you come into the lobby? I'm going to have to start debugging that. I haven't changed anything, though, apart from adding the penny system. So we'll play red herrings in a bit, is what we'll do. Right. Something must be going wrong here. Understatement of the day. I mean, I could add you manually to Cryptex, but then I don't know if it's going to receive commands for the rest of the games. So message received, add pennies, check command id.username message. Is there anything going on in there that would, for whatever reason... Right, let's just add some debugs for now. Let's add some debugs. You all can help me debug. So debug.log, I received a message from plus id.username. And oops. Well, that'll do for now. Getting beyond the add pennies call. Add player method. Adding player. Right. Let's see what we get. System doesn't like the brute. No, that'll be what it is. That'll be exactly what it is. Is it in, like, test mode? No, it's not in test mode. So it's not that. Okay. Getting beyond the add penny score, I see a message from Tyson Bain and G. Eisens. So that's good. That's a good start. But I'm not getting anything beyond that, so let's collapse these down. Okay, so messages are definitely being received. So it's definitely coming in. So... Oh, apparently we have italics now. Well done, Twitch. Oh yeah, they changed that. I read that on Twitter this morning. Okay. JRLA. The fuck? And now I'm going to have these hideous debugs here for the entire game. Yes, but why? Why indeed? I haven't rebooted anything. Yeah. Oh, it works. Cool. Right. Okay, since we know that works, I'm going to get rid of these debug messages because they're going to really annoy me because they're going to show every single time somebody writes a message, which I'm really not in the mood for in my console. So, here we go. Let's play Cryptex. my camera back on now as well. Yeah, watch it break again now. Welcome to Cryptex. For the 8th or 9th time, let's try and play the game. VXCG. Actual Cryptex time. Oh, hallelujah. Right, come and join the cave. I've been streaming for an hour and we're yet to play anything beyond 3 games of Word Wheel. That's bonkers. Thank you for your patience. Thank you for sticking around. Thank you for increasing in number. It's gone up by 10 people since we started having problems. I'm really annoyed about that Google that. I will look into that as a priority and figure out what on earth is going on there. Welcome, Kay Burton. Barton, sorry, Barton, not Burton. Kay Barton, hello. So this is Cryptex. It's a sort of crosswordy style game. Did I include the previous times we played Cryptex in previous seasons when you said the 8th or 9th time? No? Then please count those. Get to always words. Oh, that's good, G-Items. So, having a happy hour, so working as well. That's good to hear. We are set at season 4. Right, anyone else want to come play? There's 28 in so far. If you haven't played Cryptex, you'll need a pen and paper. Strongly advise a pen and paper. The rules will be explained. The long and short of it is it's sort of like a crossword where there's 8 letters, but in addition to the words, you need to take letters from within that word to create a bigger word. So I've got a pen. Have I got any paper? I need a paper. What's this? This is the box my contact lenses came in. This will do. So there's a Cryptex, Boots Opticians. There's a Cryptex, which let's say is 8 letters, 4, 5... Let's say it's 5 words, all right? It's what it will be 8, but let's say you can see that. Let's say you get a word and the answer is happy, Happy. Okay, there'll be an index attached to that, and if that index is 4, for example, you take the 4th letter of happy and you put it into the 4th slot to get P, like that. Let's say you get one that the clue is clear and it says 1. Okay, then you would put the first letter of clear, which is C, into the first slot, which is C. If you get, say, a clue that is traps and it says 2, then you need to put the R into there. If you get a clue that is, say, Darlies, no, not Darlies, because that's a proper noun and isn't really a word. Praise, let's say. Then you put in it. I'm trying to spell out crap is what I'm getting at here. You get the idea. You'll pick it up as you go along if you haven't played it before. There are some things I wanted to change, which were made recommendations last time we played it. I haven't done because I wasn't expecting to play this today, but we'll have to make do with them. Welcome to you all. Sorry for the delays. Let's play Cryptex. So, here are the very verbose words, and this is one of those games, once it starts, it cannot be stopped at all. So, hopefully nothing will break. Oni's question packet has been loaded in, and thank you to Oni for saving the day on this. So, you'll be presented with 2 puzzles. Each puzzle will have 8 clues, and the answer to each clue will be 8 letters long. Click Persephone's Twitch bot when she comes up, or actually I could just go like that. That's how you whisper. Click her name and then press whisper on her. So each correct answer will earn you 5 points. Any incorrect answers or repeated correct answers will cost you 1 point. Each clue will be shown for 20 seconds before being replaced by the next one. You may submit previous clues at any point before the final 20 seconds, even if the clue is no longer displayed. So each clue will have an index shown in square brackets. This is going to change and it's going to go to the front in future builds, but for now it's at the end. This index represents the letter from the current clue that forms part of the Cryptex solution. So for example, if the answer to the clue is aardvark, mark, and the index is 4. The fourth letter of the cryptex will be D. During the final 20 seconds of the puzzle, you will not be able to submit any further clue answers, but you will be able to submit the solution to the cryptex. You may only attempt to solve the cryptex once. Submitting the correct cryptex solution will earn you 20 points. Submitting an incorrect cryptex solution will cost you 10 points. You are not penalised for abstaining, so you don't have to attempt it if you haven't worked out enough clues to figure out the cryptex. You don't have to try it, but you might want to logic it out based on the letters that are there. The cryptex word will always be a real word. Do not attempt to solve the cryptex prior to the final 20 seconds of the puzzle, so you might work out the first 6 clues and then be fairly certain you know what it is, but don't try and solve the cryptex until the end, because this will result in your submitted solution being treated as an incorrect clue answer and cost you a point. There'll be a 10-second break during which no answers will be processed between the final clue being displayed and you being able to submit the cryptex solution. Only answers of exactly 8 characters will be processed. Shorter or longer answers or answers not submitted to the bot will not be processed. And as mentioned, you are encouraged to use a pen and paper to assist you in this game. Once I press this little magic button, the game cannot be stopped and will be in for about half an hour. Good luck to you all. Have fun with Cryptex. Oni's question pack. Let's play. Common contagious skin infection. All of these are 8 letters long. You want the 6th letter to go into the 6th slot of the cryptex, whispering your answers to the bot. Oh, thank God someone's got it. I was worried that it was not letting messages through again. Okay, keep thinking about that. You could come back to it. Vertically tilted like a car's wheel. Couple of tricky ones to start with. Whatever the 3rd letter of this is, it needs to go into the 3rd slot of the cryptex. Major city in Brazil's south region. Oh, lots of wrong answers coming through here. Oh, I don't even know what the answer actually is. Where is the answer? We'll find out in a bit. Moving on. Outwit, outplay, outlast TV show. So the first letter of this is the first letter of the cryptex. Let's go on. Black volcanic glass used by the Aztecs. A few more answers coming in now. Okay, a chord broken into its constituent notes musically. 4th letter of this becomes the 4th letter of the cryptex. I'm going to bring up the pack in question. Pale green gas, 1/2 of table salt. You want the 5th letter. Goes into the 5th slot. Shortest serving US president. This is the last clue. So, have you gathered enough information to solve the cryptex? Okay, 10 seconds to check. No answers being accepted during this time. You've then got to try and solve the cryptex. Have you got enough information? Remember, -10 if you're wrong, +20 if you're right. No penalty for abstention. 3 people attempted and going wrong. Anyone else going to try? Is anyone going to solve this cryptex? Apparently not. Sumerian was the answer. Impetigo was the common contagious skin infection. Vertically tilted like a car's wheel is cambered. Major city in Brazil's south region is Curitiba. Outwit, outplay, outlast TV show is Survivor. The black volcanic glass used by the Aztecs is obsidian. Chord broken into its constituent notes is an arpeggio. A pale green gas, 1/2 of table salt is chlorine. And the shortest serving US president was Harrison. It's the end of puzzle 1. Samster in the lead with 30. Zeus has got 23. Ramsey Fox with 22. On we go. Let's reset the Cryptex. Not to worry, K-Bottom. That was a tricky pack. Let's see if we get on any better with puzzle number 2. Alaskan dog sled race. Okay, moving on. Toronto Blue Jays play this sport. Remember, you can still answer previous clues if you want to have a think about it and you come back to it later on. You can answer previous clues, even if they're no longer displayed on the screen. Okay, a few more getting that one. On we go. Mathematical branch concerning integration and parabola. Okay, moving on. Old British term for 1,000 million. Tricky one here. Well done, Cetra. And a few others now getting this one. On we go. Sunday newspaper, The Guardian's sister paper. Okay, about halfway through then. A period of heavy cloud cover. This is the first letter of this, is the first letter of the Cryptex. Have you got enough information yet? Couple more clues to come. According to the meme, Pepperidge Farm does it. 7th slot. And the last clue, American name for a courgette. 4th letter goes into the 4th slot of the Cryptex. Ten seconds now to check you're working. No answer's going to be accepted here. Have you got enough information to solve the Cryptex? If you have, 20 points if you can do it. Solve it now. Spelling must be exact. Few people getting solved here. Lots of people getting solved. All of the blue light. Blue light? Green light. Well done if you solved that Cryptex. It was obscured. Obscured. Words were Itadarod. Itadarod, where we got one of the letters. Baseball is what the Toronto Blue Jays play, where we got the S from. Mathematical branch concerning integration parabola is calculus, from where we got the U. The old British term for 1,000 million is a milliard, where we got the D. Sunday newspaper is the Observer, from where we got the B. Period of heavy cloud cover is overcast, from where we got the O. According to the meme Pepperidge Farm, remember, where we got the E. The American name for a courgette is a zucchini, from where we got the C. And that is the end of puzzle 2. Yeah, this is a tricky game, Diamond Ninja. Tricky game. Right, 1 minute breather while we explain the rules to round number 2. When it loads. Sam's still in the lead at the moment, 79. Exactly the same rules as before, except now each have got 8 clues and the answer will be 2 concatenated words, totaling 8 letters. At least 2 of the letters of the words will overlap. For example, brain and inlet will give you brainlet. Submit your answer to each clue by whispering to Persephone's Twitch spot as before. Each correct answer will earn you 5 points. Any incorrect answers or repeated correct answers will cost you a point. Each clue is shown for 20 seconds. You can submit old clues even if you don't You can submit old clues even if it's no longer on the screen. And again, during the final 20 seconds of the puzzle, you won't be able to submit anything, but you might be able to solve the cryptex for 20 points, but minus 10 if you get it wrong. Minus 10 points if you fail to solve the cryptex. Again, no penalty for abstaining. So, it's the word smash round. There'll be 2 clues smashed together. What can you do with it? Best of luck to you all here. There will be at least 2 overlapping letters in each, and they'll smash together to form a nonsense word, but the cryptex word will still be a real, valid, genuine, legitimate word. Here we go. Round 2. Large African mammal smashed together with a remembrance flower. A few people getting this. Well done. On we go. A pig's dwelling smashed together with a Pacific tropical storm. And you want the 4th letter of this. Remember, at least 2 of the letters overlap. On we go. Agape smashed together with antiquated writing material. It might be agape, actually. Agape, agape, or agape. Yes, I think there might be meant to be an accent. Oh, it's just, it's agape. XX smashed together with Newcastle's River. So the first letter of this goes in the first slot of the cryptex. Furious Anger smashed together with Beethoven's one of these. Mediterranean bread smashed together with pre-recorded, 7th letter. Remember, at least 2 of the letters will overlap. If you can work out one, use that to figure out the other. Southeast Asian noodle soup smashed together with the surname of Manuel's actor in Fawlty Towers. On we go. Control Z command smashed together with the recommended amount of medicine. This is your last clue. Okay, time to check your answers. Have you got enough information to solve the cryptex? 20 points if you do, minus 10 if you're wrong, no penalty for abstention. Good luck. Have you got it? A few people have. Nobody getting all the clues, so some good educated guesses happening here. Well done if you've managed to work that out. The answer to the cryptex was tadpoles. Well done. Hippopoe, large African mammal and a remembrance flower. Pig's dwelling in a Pacific tropical storm is a typhoon. Agape and an antiquated writing material is lavellum. Twentine, 20 in time for XX and Newcastle's River. Rage and German, Furious Anger, and Beethoven's one of these for Ragerman. Mediterranean bread is pitta, pre-recorded is taped, pitaped. Southeast noodle soup, lakaskash, and lakasksax. And dosage was the last one. That's the end of puzzle 3. So, Sam's still in the lead, but N is closing down the gap just a little bit here. Let's reset the cryptex. It's all very close at the top, actually. Could go any way. Here's another puzzle. First up. Medical name for the tailbone, smashed together with the English band, have senses working overtime. On the 6th letter. Walrus's elongated teeth smashed together with a mathematically confusing bottle shape. Got the fourth letter. This puzzle's definitely a little bit trickier. Louisiana-based hot sauce company smashed together with a lettuce variety. Sculpture material smashed together with to extract air from a radiator. 7th index. Wildebeest smashed together with the largest Canadian province. 5th index. How's your Canadian geography? Short-horned grasshopper smashed together with made to personal specification. Third index of this one. They on the northern coast of Spain smashed together with a sweet potato-like root vegetable. Second letter. Green engine and Thomas the Tank Engine smashed together with the prefix pertaining to on the internet. This is your final clue, and this is the first letter of the Cryptex solution. Very, very tricky puzzle there. How have you gotten on? You've got 10 seconds to check you're working. What can you make of it? 20 points if you can solve the Cryptex, minus 10 if you can't. Here's your opportunity. Jerry, did you solve that with no clues? A few people are getting it. The answer was pickaxes. Well done if you got that. Medical name for the tailbone and the English band Coccyx. Walrus's elongated teeth, tusk, and mathematically that. Tabascos was that one. Sculpture material extract from a radiator is marbleed. Wildebeest and largest Canadian province is Nunavut. Shorthorn grasshopper and made to personal specifications low custom. Bay on northern coast of Spain and the sweet potato like root vegetables Biscayum. The green engine in Thomas the Tank is Percy and the prefix is cyber. Per cyber, that's the end of puzzle 4. Jerry Harris, how on earth did you solve that without getting any clues? It says you haven't got... Oh, you... Yes, you had. I'm with you. You can find the rest of the half, but you got half the clues because it's a smash round. I'm with you. That makes perfect sense. Let's reset the Cryptex and go on to round 3. Big difference for round 3 is that you do not submit your answers to the clues. Very important. Instead, it's a race to solve the Cryptex. Solve it as fast as you can. You'll be presented with 3 puzzles, each with a category. The puzzle will have 8 clues of varying length and will be shown for 15 seconds before being replaced by the next one. Each clue will have an index shown in square brackets. This index represents a letter from the current clue that forms part of the Cryptex solution. So, for example, if the answer to the clue is mouse and the index is 2, the second letter of the Cryptex will be O. Very important, do not submit your answers to these clues. Instead, you may submit the Cryptex solution at any time. For each clue that is revealed, 5 points will be deducted from the point bank. You may only attempt to solve the Cryptex once. Submitting the correct Cryptex solution will earn you the amount of points currently in the bank. Submitting an incorrect Cryptex solution will earn you points equal to the number of letters in your submission that are correct. So at the end, even if you've only got 1, it's worth typing it anyway to get at least a point. Only answers of exactly 8 characters will be processed. Shorter or longer answers or answers not submitted to the bot will not be. There are 3. It moves a little bit faster. 55 points. It's a country to start us off. 55 points if you can solve it just based on that. Character. Oh, Emily Apocalypse has had a go and locked out. Might as well have had a go early on, but not right, unfortunately. Character reference, clearing suspect from murder, 5 letters. Remember, don't solve this. Eva, can I stab bats in a cave? There should be another apostrophe at the beginning of that. So you want the 6th letter of that. Korean alphabet. Mr. Quizworthing managing to solve and get, I'm not sure if it's either 40 or 45 points there, getting that country very, very quickly. Samsa's got it now as well. Well done, Samsa, extending that lead. 35 points in the bank. Pum and Ben has got it. Jackpot's game of creating new definitions. With 12 letters, you want the 8th. Jers has had a go, but is not right. Just getting 2 points there. Russian water boiler used for tea. 7 letters. You want the 3rd. Innes is solved now. Jerry is solved as well. Ash has had a go, but is not right. Pokernuts has got it. We're down to 25 points in the point bank. Magenta line on the London Underground map with 12 letters. You want the 5th. Exotly solving now as well. In Glengarry Glen Ross, it's for closers only. 6 letters. This first letter of this is the first letter of the Cryptex. Zeus is getting there now. 20 points if you can solve at this point. Ancient city swallowed by a volcano. 7 letters. You want the 7th. There's another solve. And that's all the clues. 15 seconds to solve the Cryptex. Might as well have a go at this point. No matter what you've got, just type something in. It might be worth some letters. 10 points if you can solve it, or equal to the number of letters if you just want to give it a stab. It was Cambodia. Apologies, I can show you, I'll go through the answers to the rest of that later on. For now, it doesn't show you. Back up to 55 points, puzzle number 2. Category is a band. 55 points if you can solve it based on nothing but band. No worries, Lee Piperine. No worries. Okay, resident of the capital of Russia. 9 letters, you want the 6th. 50 points if you can solve it now. Winner of the Thriller in Manila. 3 letters, you want the 2nd. 45 points in the bank if you can solve this band now. Of or pertaining to goats. 7 letters, you want the 4th. 40 points if you can find this band right now. Nope. 2017 Charlie Puth song. 9 letters, you want the 3rd. 35 points in the bank if you can solve it now. Star sign and British female gladiator with 7 letters, you want the 7th. 30 points if you can solve the Cryptex. It's a band. And there's the first solve. Mr. Quizworthing getting himself 30 points. Very well done. We're down to 25 in the bank. Southwest French red wine region with 8 letters. You want the 8th. Zeus is there. Bum and Ben's getting in on 25. We're down to 20 points now. Never believed a mythological figure with 9 letters. You want the 5th. Samsa's got it. Itzotli's got it. 20 points in the bank if you can solve now. Jers is there. The final with 8 letters. This is the first letter. You've had all the clues, so start thinking about a guess that you might want to formulate together. And 10 points at this point if you can solve it, or a point for every letter you have found. Give it a guess if you're not sure. Might be worth some points. Well done if you got Ultravox. Ultravox was the answer. This means nothing to me, oh Vienna. 55 points. This is the last puzzle of the game. It's a car model. Scorpio was the star sign jogging chum. Scorpio is the gladiator and the star sign. Okay, 50 points in the bank. Chess move using a rook and a king. 8 letters. You want the third. Emily Apocalypse again going for an early stab and to no avail, unfortunately. Down to 45 points. A country, a state, a font. 7 letters. You want the fifth. Location of the NFL team, the Colts, with 12 letters. This is the first letter of the Cryptex. The category is car model. There are 40 points in the bank. Psychospace is the first to solve. Innes is solved. Mr. Quizworthing has solved. Innes has not quite taken the lead, taken second place there. K. Barton has solved. Very well done. Old word for a potpourri of unconnected things. 10 letters. You want the 8th. 35 points in the point bank, now dropping to 30. Sunlight radiation with 11 letters. You want the 7th. Anyone else going to solve? An edge measurement with 9 letters. You want the 4th. 25 points in the bank if you can solve now. And you're looking for a car model. Ramsey Fox has solved. The C in school subject ICT with 13 letters. You want the 6th. 20 points in the bank. One more clue to come after this. Cetra solves. And the final clue. Ogre-like vegetable according to Shrek. 5 letters. You want the 2nd. That is all the clues. Now is the time to have a guess if you haven't already. 15 points if you can solve. Before we go into the final 15 seconds, 10 points if you can solve it now. Or a point for every letter you find if not. And there we go. The Cryptex was Insignia. Well done if you solved that. And at the end of that, that is the end of the game. And Samster is our winner, just edging ahead of Innes there by 7 points. Samster is our winner. Good game, everybody. And to our first timers, it is a bit of a mind assault the first time you do it. You do get used to it, but that is the final verdict. Samster with 233, Innes with 226, and Zeus in third with 211. A massive thank you to Oni for supplying that question pack at short notice, and apologies it wasn't proofed. I think even considering it wasn't proofed, that was a pretty good going in there. So let's add author. Oni, how do you spell your name? Oni, say something. Say something to me, Oni. Well, I could just at you. Oni, thank you, Ali Lolo. Add. Yes, I thought that might have been the typo of Tabasco, but not to worry. Add author Oni 91_573. Hey, it's not your fault, Oni. It's my fault because I broke Google that, which meant that we had to. I'm just grateful that this was on standby, and one typo on a non-proof pack is pretty good going. So let's add your author bonus. There we go. Well done. 3 pennies there. Thank you very much for that. And let's add Cryptex Gold for Samster. Very well done, Samster. Let's add a Cryptex Silver for Innes C. There we go. And let's add a Cryptex Bronze for ZEU. I always get those mixed up. For Zeusless. Add Cryptex Bronze for Zeusless. Yeah, I didn't understand the Coxic one. I fully didn't understand that, but obviously some people did. In it till round 3, got brutalised on the first 2. Bad luck, Ramsey Fox. But a valiant first effort, 148, and on the top row there, certainly pretty good. Zeus has got 96 pennies in total, and an inverse nice, very nice indeed. Right. Well, I mean, it's coming up to 4:30. That's normally when I finish Happy Hour. Do you want to play Red Herrings? Do you want to hang on for... Oh, XTC. It does only overlap by one letter. Aha. So, yeah, a couple of things in there, which would have been caught had it been proofed, which it didn't. And then I'll get Google that working for next week if you play Red Herrings tonight. You'll have to hang on 5 minutes while I, A, put in the penny system, and B, proof a pack. Do you want to hang on? Do you want to play Red Herrings? Or do you want me to go away now? That's all I've got for today. Go away now. As you missed the main game, yes. Yes. Yes, more squeaks. May want to write questions back. We do, Andrew Zeal. Andrew Zeal, if you come and join the Discord, you can get the question writer role, and there is a full question writing tool with all instructions there. So do come and join us. It'd be lovely to have you here, and you can submit anything for any of the games that we play here. Please stop giving me content. It's too much. Right, okay, well, we'll play Red Herrings then if you want to do that. If you can hang on for 5 minutes while I update the penny system into the game, and also very quickly proofread a question pack. Let me see what I've got, actually. I've got Red Herrings, I have got loads of, though a couple of them are audio or visual rounds, which I'm probably going to avoid, just because they require extra proofing. So let's see what we've got. Cycle Space, J White, Mr. Quiz, and now cut that out. Toot, actually, I had yours pegged for next Thursday, but you sounded like you wanted to play. And so, as you're here, Cycle Space, J White, or Mr. Quiz. All 4 of whom are here. So one of you isn't going to be able to play. Yeah, Red Herrings is much easier for newcomers. And you're all very welcome, by the way, newcomers. Bloody hell, 64 on a Thursday afternoon. What is going on? Thank you so much for coming along. It's lovely to have you here. If you give me a few minutes to proof one. None of these have been proofed. I need to proofread them very quickly now. So... Toots was going to be next week. We'll still not be able to play another time anyway. That's true. That's a good point. Whenever it does happen, you won't be able to play that pack whenever it is. So, Jay White has got pictures, and Mr. Quiz has got MP3. So I'm going to discount both of those. Toots is a zip file, which makes me think that's got something with it as well, which leaves Cyclespace. So, Cyclespace, who was here, but I'm not sure if they still are. This is the pack we're going to play. And also, to be fair, Cyclespaces is the eldest here. It's the one that I've had the longest, 13th of April. Thank you, Cyclespace. Much appreciated. I also need to update names in credits. That's something I haven't done for a while. So what I will do, I'll roll the credits for this, and then I'll start prepping this. So sit tight, and I'll be back in just a couple of minutes. Congratulations, to Samster. I've added all the pennies, author, gold, silver, bronze, hooray, and you should also get bonus pennies as well. Roll the credits, and I'll be back in a couple of minutes.
Here, in a greatly simplified form, we have the 4 elements needed in every timepiece. A source of energy or power, a means of transmitting power, a dial to record the flow of power, and a way to control the power. simplified form, we have the four elements needed in every timepiece.
Okay, I think we're ready to go. If you all are as well, I just need to deactivate the camera in OBS because this has got a built-in one. Penny System is now in. Oh, this song's only got 30 seconds left. So, Penny System's in. I've decompiled the question pack from Cycle Space. It looks good, as ever, with something that hasn't been proved due to circumstances, I won't say beyond my control, because it probably was within my control to fix it, but one of those things, good that didn't working. Very grateful to our substitute writers for stepping in here and making the stream such an enjoyable experience. So we're going to play some Red Herrings in just a second, so sit tight, song's nearly finished, and then we'll roll credits. Hello and welcome back to Red Herrings. Thank you for your patience on that delay. We're only supposed to be playing Google That today, but since Google That broke, we'll have Oni's Google That question pack next week. And we're doing Cryptex and Red Herrings today. Hooray! So it means that the titles of the stream is completely wrong. This is Red Herrings, not Google That. But I'll figure out what's going on with that Google That question pack. It might be an error in the question writing tool. I suspect that is probably what it is. As ever, if you want to come and hang out in the Discord, you can do that there. Get the question writer role, and you can contribute to the question database. And I'm really glad I chose this morning or yesterday morning to update all of the emails in the inbox. As of the start of this stream, I had 30 question packs in the database, contributions from the community, which is amazing. So thank you so much to everybody who does contribute to making this a possibility. It's all very much appreciated. 11 of those are Who Wants to Be a Millionaire, and then there's a variety of other ones as well. So thank you all so very much, and if you want to contribute, then do get yourself the Question Writer app and head on over to the Discord server. Not in that order, other way around. Discord server first, then Question Writer role. So this is going to be Cyclespace's Red Herrings question pack. Again, I beg your patience, it hasn't been thoroughly proofed and vetted as they normally are because of the sort of impromptu nature of it, but a quick glance for me, it looks pretty solid, and Cyclespace is generally pretty solid. So if you catch a typo, providing it doesn't, affect the result of the game, maybe don't pounce on it and point it out. Let's all be kind about it, and we'll let that slide. I can work on a herrings pack. My ADHD, my lifelong adversary, will not allow it. I know that feeling. So, oh, look, a project. I'll do that. Oh, look, another project. That's a very relatable phenomenon. Anyway, penny system should be working. So you get a penny for joining the lobby. There'll be a bonus penny at some point throughout. And then, of course, gold, silver, and bronze as well. So if you want to come and play Red Herrings, come and join the lobby. JDVP. Just damn visual player. Come on in. Come in. And again, make sure you are keeping your eye on the chat for the duration of this game, so that you can whisper to Persephone's Twitch bot your answers, and so that you don't have any latency. Judi Dench, Vice President. Yeah, there we go. That's a winner. Twat chacker. I can't believe my brain let me say twat chacker earlier on. Judi Dench visits place. Yes, that's the headline. That will be the headline. Oh, that is a problem topper. Good luck. Have fun with it all the same. So as usual, I'll give you till the end of the sting to come join the game. Pennies are available if you come and join. And of course, if you're just a spectator, you can get the penny later, the extra penny later on as well. Andrew Zeal, welcome to the server. Just checking in there, seeing what's going on. Welcome on in, lovely to have you. Hello, Effrontery, welcome to the stream. Lovely to have you here. Your main disadvantage is your small brain. Oh, Topper, you're very mean to yourself. Jumping dogs vandalise posters. Corona be like, just don't visit people. Makes no damn sense. Compels me though. Oh, I love that film. I can't harp on about it enough, but I do tend to harp on about it quite a lot. Knives Out. Go watch it. Right, we'll give it to the end of the sting. What have we got? 2, 3, 4, 25. 25 people in. Jack Daniels. Very powerful. Indeed so. Oh, perfect timing, Effrontery. Forgot to extend your sub. Whoops. No apology necessary. Thank you for the support. And perfectly timed with the music. That was gorgeous. Bit ironic after getting 5 subs the other day, which is very much appreciated. Judi Dench, very pale after the events of the James Bond film. Spoiled, indeed. Well, I think that we're going to get any more. That's 25 people in. Welcome to you all. Let's lock it up and jump into this afternoon's game of Red Herrings. No. I updated the question pack. I have updated the question pack, and I've left it on test mode. Oh, you twat. You knob, Ben. Oh well, Do you want to do that? Shall we do that again? That's my question pack from last time. I did update the question. As it happens, I did update the question pack. I put in question decompiler, cycle space as question pack. The problem is I left it in test mode, which means it loads the test mode pack, which is also my pack from last time, and I didn't update that. Sorry about that. We'll do it again. We'll go again. I'll take it out of test mode now. That would also... Actually, if it was left in test mode, then you wouldn't get any questions in the chat. So, right. Very quickly, back in. Oh. More credits. This isn't going well for me today, is it? What can you do? I know, Judy Dench, Vice President, is gonna go now. New lobby code to expand. Credits to the stream. Quite right, Emily. Credits to the stream. Enjoy. The Christmas tape edition. Oh, God. Is this the shape of things to come for Season 4? Season 4 of Game Night is going to be just Ben breaks shit. Let's try that again. BJ. BJ, good day. That's a brilliant code. BJ, good day. Oh. Big Jowls, good dogs. I was just going to go blowjob, good day, but, you know, that's a blue stream. Ben jinxes games, damn it. That also works. Latency test for Topper. Sorry, front three. Ben just greeted Dent. I didn't, actually. I didn't get to get out of the car. Don't leave his family friendly sticker off the stream. For the watershed, blue jokes going down. Hey, it's after 9 o'clock somewhere, right? Ben, Judy, good Dent. We've lost someone. We've lost someone from last time. I'm sorry that we've lost someone from last time. We had 25 a minute ago. Now we've only got 24. Rip. Oh, was it 11:44 a.m.? Whoopsie. 10 p.m. somewhere. Yeah, for our friends in... I'm a vulgar man, I confess. Right. If anyone else is going to come join. Because I sort of screwed that up. I've taken test mode off now. Boris Johnson's Grand Designers. Very appropriate. Ben's Jubilant Gravy Dunker. Right. Count you down from 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's play. There we go. That's the second time in about 2 streams that I've loaded. I did it on the Escape Artist at the weekend. I loaded in the wrong question pack. There was a warm-up game in this. Yeah. Is there? What? Was there a warm-up game in this? The Pink Floyd album. Bolkeen, Jolkeen, Golkeen, Dolkeen. We're just getting silly now. Oh, and the idea of credit. Oh, yeah, coming up with funny acronyms. Well, it was sort of an idea of my mind's gone blank. That's always fun to do. Anyway, red herrings. How this works, round 1, you get 16 options around the outside, and you'll get 12 questions over the course of the game. Again, the rounds auto-run, so once it starts, I can't stop it. Whisper the answer of the letter to Persephone's Twitch bot, either A through P. None of the answers will be repeated, but 4 of the answers will never be used. That's what we call the red herrings. You want to avoid them because they will never be the right answer. If you get a question right, you get 1 point. If you get a question wrong, you lose 1 point. So no penalty for abstaining, but just something to bear in mind. Get one right, get a point. Get one wrong, lose a point. Additionally, there's going to be 3 bonus questions at random points throughout the game, and these are worth a flat rate of 3 points if you're right, but -3 if you're wrong. Very simple. All you got to do is whisper the letter. Is all the answers a red herring? Yeah, that would be quite funny, wouldn't it? No, let's take a look at the options in Cyclespace's opening round, which is animals. Hamster, pig, dog, ox, tiger, rat, cuckoo, horse, rabbit, snake, frog, rooster, cat, dragon, monkey, and goat. Those are the options. Should have included herring as an option. Well, not to worry, we can't have everything now. Let me see if there's a little factoid to go with this. You might be able to work it out, and I may or may not be supposed to say if there is a factoid. Press escape there. Okay, I'm not going to say anything. I'll read that factoid at the end. Right, if you're ready to play, good luck, have fun. Round 1 is animals. Here comes... It's weird with the new chairs a bit. Here comes question number 1. Please work. Hooray! What is the surname of the animated character Roger, who was voiced by Charles Fleischer in a 1988 film? It's Rabbit. Roger Rabbit, I was the correct answer. Most everyone giving a correct answer there. Let's go on to question number 2, which is the bonus question. 3 points if you can get this one right. Lose 3 if you're wrong, though. Question 2. Which SpaceX spacecraft first reached the International Space Station in 2012? Tricky one for a bonus. Do you know? Oh, Adster taking a hit there, losing 3 points, going into negative territory. Well done if you got that. The answer was N-Dragon, the Dragon spacecraft. On we go. Question number 3. Take a look at this. Which American company produced handheld electronic games of Jeopardy and Wheel of Fortune in the 1990s? Oh, couple of wrong answers in there. And well done, it was Tiger. Well done if you got that. Tiger is what we were after. On we go to question number, the next one. Question 4. Schlange is German for which animal? I don't know if Adster's trying to shoot the moon here. The answer was J. Snake. Snake was the answer we needed there. On we go. Question 5. In Harry Potter, what animal is Marjorie Dursley's pet Ripper? He's a dog. He's a dog. He's a pit bull, I think, or something like that. Well done if you got that one. There's a little bonus at the end if you get all of the right answers, by the way. And speaking of bonuses, here's another bonus question. 3 if you can get this right, minus 3 if you're wrong. Here it is. Number 6. In the Chinese zodiac, it is currently the year of which animal? Good. I'm glad this is up to date. I'm assuming it's up to date. What's this written before it changed? Apparently it's the ox. Is that right? Some people got it right, so I'm going to assume it is. Let's go on. Question number 7. In the Bible, which animal's sound was heard immediately after Peter's third denial? That's good to hear. Thank you, Ramsey, for the confirmation. It was the rooster, often translated as the cock. The cock crowed after the third denial. L, rooster, is what we wanted. Question 8. Which ungulate is in the genus Sus? That's a good question. Among Us. B, pig, was the answer. Well done if you got that. On we go to the last bonus question of the round. 3 points if you're right here, minus 3 if you're wrong. Take a look at this. Which animal is associated with the story of the Pied Piper? That's a nice one for a bonus question, isn't it? Oh, a couple of wrong answers sneaking in, and effrontery not getting an answer in time. It was the rat. F, the rat. It was the rat. No, that's Cat, that song. On we go. Number 10. What name is used to describe someone as being the greatest of all time? I actually don't know the answer to this one. I thought it might be Tiger, but it's not. The goat? Oh, greatest of all time. Oh, it's an acronym. I see. Ben is the answer. Oh, you're very kind, effrontery. Question 11. A song by the band America is about one of which animal with no name? Oh, this one I know. I probably could have played along with this pack, to be honest. Although it would have been a bit unfair because I did see the spreadsheet in advance. It's the horse with no name. H for horse is what you needed there. And one final question in this round. Take a look at this. What animal are Mizara, Kikazaru, and Iwazaru? There's only 5 options left that haven't been. It's got to be one of them. Well done if you got this. They're monkeys. That's the end of the round. Let's check out the red herrings. Hamster, cuckoo, frog, and cat were all the wrong answers. And that's the end of round 1. And as Ramsey Fox is pointing out, yes, the Chinese zodiac is a factoid. Yes, indeed, all the right answers were in the Chinese zodiac, and all the wrong answers were not. So, yeah, there we go. Well done. At the end of that round, let me just press my magic button to see the names, because there's some new things I don't recognise here. That's Diamond Ninja, Oh Hey, And I think I should know, he says, everyone else. So Ali Law is in front with 14. G. Eisen second with 13. Toot's got 12. Cetra and Itzotli both on 11. Jay White and Oni and Ramsey Fox and Samster all have 10. Skullcount and Zeus both on 8. Pokernuts, Mr. Quiz, Effrontery all on 7. Topper's got 6. Tyson's got 6. Innes has got 6. Dogfish is currently on 5. Oh, a blank avatar. Jurzo1, I should know that because it's red. Jurzo1 is also on 5 along with Dogfish. Jogging Chum has got 3. Pom and Ben on 2. Oh Hey yet to score. Diamond Ninja on -1 and Astor on -4. But you can't lose points from this point onwards. You can only get points, only get positive points. So, nice start. No bonus points at the end of the round. Nobody getting all of them right. So a nice balance pack from Cycle Space there. Let's go on to round number 2. Round 2 is minerals, not rocks. Round 2 is the freeze out round. So you don't lose points in this round, but if you get one wrong, you freeze yourself out of the next question. So get one wrong, you freeze out the next question. There's also 3 bonuses in this round as well, which I'll talk about a bit more in a minute. In this round, it's also timed. So if you answer the question within the first 5 seconds, you get 3 points. The next 5 seconds, you get 2 points. And the last 5 seconds, you get 1 point. So 3, 2 and 1 depending how quickly you answer, apart from on the bonus questions, which are worth a flat rate of 5 points. But be warned, you can both be frozen out on a bonus question and you can be frozen out of a bonus question. Hello, dog. You coming for what? You come to say hi now? You're going to come say hi? Come on. Come up here. Come on, good girl. Oh, come on. No, put me down. Oh, who's a good puppy? Who's a good puppy? Look at this doggo. Are you a good girl? Good girl. Come on, down you go then. Good girl. Oh, get off me. Right. Yeah, it's Hermione. Hermione dog. So yes, be careful because you can be frozen out on a bonus question and you can be frozen out of a bonus question. Yeah, tread carefully. And those bonuses are worth 5 points flat rate, no timers on the bonus question. So we've had animals. We've now got minerals. Let's take a look at the options. Gypsum, ruby, garnet, sapphire, emerald, jasper, quartz, iron, amethyst, gold, talc, diamond, onyx, graphite, calcium and pyrite. Again, 12 of these will be the answers to the 12 questions you're about to see, and 4 of them will be red herrings, which should be avoided because they will never be right. Good luck, have fun. Round 2 is minerals. Here's question number 1. Which purplish mineral is also the first name of Iggy Azalea's birth name? Into the 1 pointers. Oh, a few people getting frozen out of the next question. It's Amethyst. Apparently her birth name is Amethyst. So if you're orange, that means you're frozen out. Blue means you're active. So 5 people frozen out of the bonus question. Bad luck. 5 points for this. 5 points for this bonus question. Take a look at this. The first watch that uses which mineral was made by Seiko in 1969? In 19 nice. And of course, frozen out on that question. Maybe it's an easy one. It's quartz. G-quartz is what you wanted. Topper managed to get it wrong, but those people frozen out will be very upset. Topper frozen out of this question. It won't be a bonus, though. Question 3. What is the largest national park in the Canadian Rockies? Oh, and time for a bonus penny. Herrings 20. Whisper it to the bot if you want a bonus penny. Not many people attempting that one, not wanting to get frozen out. It's Jasper. Jasper in the Canadian Rockies. Just score count frozen out of this question. Everyone else is back in. Oh, bad luck score. It's the second bonus question. It's coming out early this time. 5 points for this. Take a look. A YouTube channel that has at least 10 million subscribers would receive what creator award? Which one? Might be one of 2. Is it diamond or is it gold? It's diamond. L diamond is what we wanted. Bad luck if you're frozen out of that one. 5 points for getting that bonus question, though. Tussle at the top. Number 5. The misleading name pencil lead is not lead but consists of mostly which substance? It's graphite. N graphite is what we were after there. Well done if you got that one. Just a couple of freeze outs on this one. Question 6. What is the most abundant mineral in the human body? Lots of freeze outs here. Lots of people going wrong. It's all changed at the top. It's calcium, would you believe? Not iron, it's calcium. Yes, indeed. It's all in the bones. On we go, question 7. What compound of iron and sulfur is also known as fool's gold? I'll give you a hint for this one, it's not iron. Nor is it gold, for that matter. It is, in fact, pyrite. P for pyrite is what you needed there. No one frozen out on that question, and it's another leader at the top now. Question number 8. What is the traditional 40th anniversary gift? Oh, bad luck if you went wrong on this. It's ruby. B for ruby is the answer. Few more people frozen out, and again we'll change at the top. And here's another bonus question. Bad luck to the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 people frozen out of this question. Take a look at this. Question 9. Which mineral has value 1 on the Mohs scale of mineral hardness? Bar, says Ramsey Fox. Bar indeed. It's always the way it goes. You get frozen out, you immediately know the next one, and it's for a bonus 5 as well. Of course, it's K. Talc is the softest of all. Fingers on buzzers, Pokenuts and Jogging Chum frozen out of this one. Question 10. What token is used as a currency on the Korean game show The Genius? Oh, Cetra getting another freeze out. It's C. Garnet. It's a Garnet. Thanks for going to score there. 2 more questions to go. Cetra frozen out. Number 11. What popular brand's computer graphics cards are based on AMD's GPUs? Oh, hey, getting the right answer for a single point there. The only one to do so is Sapphire. D Sapphire is what we wanted. And question 12. If you're not frozen out, you might as well have a go at this one because you can't get frozen out after this. Question 12. A nickname for Seattle is the Blank City, possibly because the city and surrounding areas are filled with greenery all year round. It's Emerald, the Emerald City, like in the Wizard of Oz. Let's check out the red herrings. Gypsum, iron, gold, and onyx were all red herrings there, and that is the end of round 2. Again, no bonuses at the end of that round. Thinking there were only 11 questions was a mistake. Yes, it was. It certainly was, Dogfish. Bad luck there. No interesting factoid there, other than those are all nice, minerals. So we've had animals and minerals, and at the end of round 2, it's all changed at the top. Zeus now in the lead with 38, Innes in second with 35. Innes, is this the game where you've got like 1 billion silver medals and only 1 gold? I have a feeling it is. I think Innes has got 7 or 8 silver medals in this game, but only ever gotten 1 gold. Toots now in third with 34, Oni in fourth with 32. Ali Law slips down to 5th. It is bad luck, Innes. Well, maybe you can push back and get that gold, that second gold medal tonight. Ali Law's got 31. Tyson now with 30, along with Dogfish. It's Sotley on 29, Pum and Ben on 28, Cetra's got 26 along with Ramsey, Jers and Samster both on 25, G. Eisens with 23, O'Hay's got 21, Mr. Quiz and J. White have 20, as does Score Count, Pokenuts on 18, Jogging Chum 17, Topper One's got 16, Effrontery on 9, Diamond Ninja on 4, and Adster on -1. Still crawling away back to the black there, Adster. Right, on we go to round number 3. We've had animals, we've had minerals, we've now got vegetables, could be fruit. Vegetables could be fruit. This is the accumulator round. So for the first question, you'll get 1 point. Then if you get it right, you then get increasingly more points if you get them right. So 1 for the first, 2 for the second, 3 for the third. If you abstain, it preserves your streak, but obviously you don't get any points. So if you go right, abstain, right, it would go 1, 2, 3, 0, 4. So you continue from where you left off if you abstain and then come back in being right. However, if you get it wrong, it breaks your streak. If you get it wrong, you have to start building up again from 1. So if you're not sure and you've got a good streak on the go, you might want to abstain rather than take a guess. Safe business indeed, oh hey. wrong game. Only 12 options this time rather than the conventional 16. 12 options and 9 questions, which gives you a maximum of 45 if you can get all 9, and a bonus of 5 points at the end if you do answer all 9 correctly. That's the scoring structure for this round. 3 of the answers will be red herrings. There are no bonus questions in this round. Just the 9 questions, 9 out of and 12 options to go with them. So, round 3, and this looked a bit wordy, might require some a little bit of thinking from you all. Round 3, here are your options. Gourd, cabbage, radish, lettuce, carrot, parsley, garlic, kale, turnip, dill, ginger, and cress. Those are your options. Only 9 questions here. It is the accumulator round. Round 3, vegetables, could be fruit. Good luck, have fun. Here is question 1. Change the first letter to get an animal who appeared as a witness in the game Phoenix Wright, Ace Attorney. Might as well have a go at this first one. Nothing to lose. Carrot, which would have been... Oh, God, I can't even see it now. Parrot. Polly the Parrot. Number 2. Change the second letter to get the subject of the Netflix series The Queen's Gambit. Cress. You change the chess to get cress. L is what we wanted. Purple means you're on a streak. Blue means you're not. Question 3. Change the last letter to get a Filipino weapon-based martial arts. Or martial art. No one going to have a go? Oh, Ramsey's got there. Kale is the answer, which should have been Carly. K-A-L-I. Carly to Kale. Number 4. Change the first letter to get the surname of the Cambridge graduate who is often known as the father of the computer. There we go. Of course, it's B, cabbage, which you should change to a B for Babbage. B for Babbage cabbage. On we go. Number 5. Change the second last letter to get the surname of a 20th century Canadian pianist who won the Grammy Lifetime Achievement Award in 2013. Gord. That should have been Gould, I believe. Glenn Gould. Yes, indeed. Gord. A was the answer we wanted there. On we go. Few left. Number 6. Change the first letter to get a word that follows the word dead to mean an exact duplicate. This is a good question. Yeah, Gould is in Glenn Gould. Well done if you got that. Ginger. It should be ringer, a dead ringer. K ginger is what we needed there. On we go. Number 7. Change the last letter to get the capital of Timor-Leste, i.e. East Timor. That's tricky. But you know your capitals really well. It's J. Dill, which should have been Dilly. Dilly. Couple more questions. Number 8. Change the third letter to get a form of football. It's garlic. Change the R to an E and you get Gaelic. Last question. Everyone might as well have a go at this. Number 9. Change the third letter to get a pattern of colourful curves named after a Scottish town. Have a go. There's only 4 to pick from and nothing to lose, so you may as well plump for something on this question. It's F. Parsley. You change the R, you get Paisley is what we're after. And let's check out the red herrings. Radish, lettuce and turnip. Really, really clever, creative round there from Cycle Space. And that is the end of round 3. Very, very creative round. Really, really, really nicely put together. So not like this. Oh, Bad Luck Diamond Ninja. How did you not get Gaelic? It's a very, very, very clever question. Obfuscating question. Really enjoyed that. Less so my points. Bad luck, Jay White. And again, we've got change at the top. And Toot is now in front with 70. Zeus in second now with 66. Innes slips to third with 63. Dogfish got 51. It's Sotley got 50. Only 47 along with Ramsey Fox. Jers on 46. Pum and Ben's got 43. Ali's got 41. Tyson's got 40. Samster 35. Cetra 29. Mr. Quiz 26. Along with Jay White. Jogging Chum 24. Along with Pokernuts. G. Eisen's 23 along with Score Count. Topper 1's got 22 along with O'Hare. Frontery's got 12. Diamond Ninja's got 5. And Az's got 3. But all of this could change as we go to the final round. The category is 20 questions, 20 in base 8. So, 20 questions, 20 in base 8. This is a really clever round again. I kind of like this, and you might think there's an error going on here. As usual, in this round, I'll talk through the options first and then read the description. How this works, you need to submit exactly 6 answers, okay? Don't type repeats And don't type spaces or commas or separators. So just for example, A, B, C, D, E, F, enter. You're looking for 6 answers that fulfill the criteria that will be given to you in a minute. And you've got to get them within 90 seconds. The first player to get them within 90 seconds scores 50 points. No, Hermione. No box. Come here. Hermione, get it. Come on. Come here. Good girl. Good girl. Good girl. Yeah, the first one to answer all 6 correctly gets 50 points. Don't do them one at a time. It must be all 6, otherwise it won't be processed. If you don't get all 6, you're frozen out for 5 seconds and you'll be pinged back in the chat and told how many you did get right. So if you got 5 out of 6, your bot will say you're frozen out for 5 seconds, but you got 5 out of 6. So try again in a minute. She does want to play. She does want to play, I guess. After the first person gets 50 points, the next player to get all 6 will get 45, and so on. The game continues until we either run out of time after 90 seconds or 10 players have solved the final puzzle. The last player to solve would get 5 points, so it reduces by 5 each time. So that's the gist of it. Whispering to Persephone's Twitch bot. Like I say, no commas, spaces, punctuation, full stops, separators, or anything like that. Just 6 straight letters whispered to the bot. Good luck, have fun. The final round is 20 questions, 20 in base 8. Options are: has it won a Rugby League World Cup? Is it in the Indian Ocean? Is it smaller than Tonga? Is Fiji water bottled here? Is it in the Pacific Ocean? Do cars here drive on the right? Is it in the Atlantic Ocean? Is pound sterling its official currency? Is Suva its capital? Was Dwayne Johnson born here? Is it in the Commonwealth? Was Vijay Singh born here? Is Nadi its capital? Is it a country? Has it played in a FIFA World Cup? Is US dollar its official currency? Fiji is the subject. Which of these questions have the answer yes? So, no one there yet. Let's see what's going on. Tyson Baines got up to 4. It's the most I've seen so far. Lots of 3s coming in. Ben's now up to 4 as well. Mr. Quizworthing's now got up to 5. So just 1 away. Innes now up to 5. Toot's up to 4. Topper's up to 4. Any more 5s? Any more 5s? We're down to 45 seconds. Still 3s. Ali Law's up to 4. Ramsey Fox and Oni up to 4. It's Sotley's now found 5, as well as Mr. Quizworthing. 50 points to anyone who can solve. Innes still on 5. O'Hay's on 4. Diamond Ninja's on 4. Ali Law's on 4. Tyson Baines on 4. Mr. Quiz still on 5. Toot's dropped down to 2. It's Sotley still on 5. Which one are they missing? Can they find it? Under 30 seconds to go now. Tyson Baines up to 5. It's Sotley still on 5. 15 seconds. Here comes the end of the sting. Is anyone going to solve this puzzle this week? Toots up to 4. Mr. Quiz on 5. Tyson on 5. Ali Law on 5. Innes on 5. O'Hay on 5. And Toots now up to 5. Can anyone... Oh, someone's done it. Mr. Quiz has finally found all 6, getting 50 points. And you're out of time. Mr. Quizworthing, the only one to solve it. Was it enough points to take the lead? It was! Mr. Quizworthing with the surprise steal out of nowhere. Coming in to take the first and upset Toot by 6 points and knock Innes out of the medal tables entirely. So Toot is once again denied a gold medal in Red Herrings. I'm pretty sure Toot's got a gold medal in Red Herrings before, but is denied the gold. But let's take a look at those answers first of all. The correct answers for Fiji. Fiji water is, of course, bottled in Fiji. It's in the Pacific Ocean. The capital is Suva. It's in the Commonwealth. Vijay Singh was born there, and it is a country. Those were the answers you needed. Mr. Quiz, the only one able to find all 6. Lots of very, very close players there, but not quite getting all of them in there. N-E-L-K-I, you needed N-E-L-K-I and D. Necklid is what you needed there. Dogfish tried to submit an invalid character. Effrontery tried to submit a repeated character. Yeah, it will just treat it as 0 if you do that. So it's getting my logs there. So always immediately go A, B, C, D, E, F, then immediately keep pay on. I never learned, says Adster. Oh, bad luck there. Well, we can see from this, let's go through the top row. Ramsey and Oni finishing on 47. It's Otley getting 50. Dogfish 51. Innes just bumped out of medal position with 63. Bronze medal goes to Zeusless with 66. Toot gets the silver with 70. But your champion with 76 after a steal at the end. The winner is Mr. Quizworthing. Well, very well done, Mr. Quizworthing. And let's add our author penny, first of all, to Cyclespace. Cyclespace, thank you so much for saving the day with that. Have 3 pennies for writing the pack. Let's add our bronze. Who was bronze? Was that Zeusless? Zeus was bronze, Toot was silver, and Mr. Quiz was gold, I believe. Hi. Let's give a... Oh, no, hang on. Add... Red Herrings bronze is what it is. Zeusless. There we go. Red herrings bronze for Zeusless. Add red herrings silver for now. Cut that out. There we go. And add a red herrings gold for Mr. Quiz Worthing. Let's make sure I spell your name right, otherwise I'll add it to Mr. Quiz Worthyong. That's going to be 3 pennies for a gold, 2 for a silver, 1 for a bronze. Add red herrings gold, Mr. Quiz Worthing. There you go. 70 in total, 11 this season. I will update those to the penny leaderboard straight after the stream so you can check out exactly where you stand. Cyclespace, what an inspired question pack. Thank you so much for that and for saving the day as well with after Google That went wrong. Only apologies to Google That pack didn't work out. I will look into what's going on. I suspect an issue in the passing of the question writer tool, but I don't know. So apologies. The plan will be to play that next week. And to explain that round title, Pum and Ben, the official currency is the Fijian dollar. It used to be the pound. Oh, no, that's just... I haven't got any factoids about that. Maybe Cyclespace can tell us. 20 base 8 is 16. There are 16 questions. There were 16 questions in the grid. There we go. So, there we go. Lovely. Well, an inspired question pack, and indeed as well with the Cryptex as well from Oni. Thank you very much for that, and well done to I think Samster who won that earlier on. A rather unorthodox and fly by the seat of the pants happy hour, but hopefully it's been happy for you. I've certainly had a great time. I've actually gone off for 2 hours. It's 5:15. My wife's texting me and saying, "Oh, I was supposed to put Dylan's dinner in the oven ready for 6." That's fine because it's thrown in the oven. Forward to House's let me turn the oven on now before I forget, and then let me come and thank you for the bits, whoever that was. Some bits just came in. Zeus, thank you for the 100 bits. Such a fun stream, really made my Thursday. You're very welcome, Zeus. Thank you for the kind words and for the 100 bits. I had a very happy hour, even though it's gone on for 2 hours. I can't guarantee it's going to be 2 hours every time. Might be. If this seems to work, then we'll do that. Until the first hour was troubleshooting. So I felt I owed you some games. So thank you all so very, very much for joining. We've got a choice to raid of either Arg or Eric or the World of Gamer. So options are Tomb Raider 2, Tomb Raider Legend, or Nier. Arg's literally only just gone online. Who's your fancy rating? Tomb Raider 2, Tomb Raider Legend, or Nier? The game Nier. They've all got fairly big audiences. Mark's up at 68, Eric's up at 52, and Arg will probably have about 70 odd. Going to go write some Cryptex. Fabulous, Pummer then. Thank you so much. And the raid message is going to be, oh, what should it be? Twat Chaka or Dame Judi Dench? Twat Chaka or Dame Judi Dench. Take your pick. One of those. I'll let you do either. Let's go raid Mark if he's still going. Mark's always good to raid. Let me just check that he is still running. Because if he's not, that would be... Yep, he's still alive and running. So we will go and raid Mark. Thank you all so much for coming to play. It's been enormously good fun despite the errors. Apologies again for those errors. I will fix that problem with Google That. I'll update the penny leaderboard. I'll find out what's going on with Google That. We'll play Google That next week. In the interim, tomorrow you've got Turnabout on Ash's channel. If you fancy going to play some Turnabout, some word fun with Ash over there. I'm here on Saturday with Danger Zone 2 and Deciphered. So do pop along for that. That's going to be right here, twitch.tv/royal_flush. Tuesday. Next week's a switcheroo week, by the way. So we'll be doing originals on Tuesday and classics on Saturday. Tuesday, I think... in fact, I don't need to think. I can go and look at my What's On page. Tuesday is going to be Risky Business, The Pyramid, and Bidding War. Big stream on Tuesday, so do come along for that. Next Thursday is now going to be Google That right here. And then next Saturday is Blockbusters and Wheel of Fortune week on that. So lots of lovely stuff to look forward to. But next thing with me is going to be Danger Zone 2 and Deciphered. I think it's Samster's Danger Zone 2 pack. I think. I sent it off to 8 Minky already, but do come along for that. Should be really good fun. That's it for me for now. I will roll the credits and then we will go and raid Mark with the raid message, either Twat Chaka or Dame Judi Dench. That'll be fun explaining that. Love to you all. Thank you again so much, and thank you for all the support and the patience with the trickier issues today. Congrats to Mr. Quizworthing. I'll see you on Saturday, if not before. Until I do, peace out, take care, and good afternoon. And wrong window. I'll try that again. Peace out, take care, peace out, take care, and good afternoon.